Have you ever planned your entire day around where the nearest bathroom is? Because I have. For most of my life, I wasn't just someone with normal diarrhea or just a sensitive stomach. I was someone whose entire world was revolving around chronic diarrhea. I call it irritable bowel syndrome, diarrhea type. I'm a registered pharmacist in New York. I have more than 10 years of clinical experience. None of that mattered when I was stuck dealing with my chronic diarrhea every single day. I'm talking the urgency, I'm talking the anxiety, I'm talking about canceling trips, avoiding meeting people in the city where there's no restroom that I know of. This was my normal. When I was 21, I had a colonoscopy. I found 10 polyps in my colon at the age of 21. And that was a wake-up call. Because at that point, I tried everything. Medication, the $2,000 antibiotics. I tried microbiome, vegetarian diet, and all these healthy probiotics, prebiotics. I tried acupuncture. I tried psychology therapy. I tried all these kind of therapies that you could think of, even taking many enzymes here and there. My mom brought all these different supplements, but none of that worked. Some of them small improvements, but never real control. Until I realized something that most people completely miss when it comes to IBS. Once I understood this, everything changed. Here's the truth that no one tells you. There's no universal IBS diet. There is no single good food or bad food for IBS patients. And this is exactly why everyone feel like they are stuck. You tried low FODMAP food, you tried all these good stomach food or good for digestion. It helps a little. You cut dairy food, you don't eat cheese, milk, you don't drink coffee, you don't drink any drinks with caffeine. And yes, I can say that you can find some improvement. Here is a missing piece that everyone is missing. IBS is not just about food itself. It's about how your body reacts to food. Two people can eat the same exact meal, very healthy meal, but one can go to bathroom right away and one can digest easily. One feel completely fine. The other is running to the bathroom after 20 minutes. Same food, completely different reaction. And this brings me to something that completely changed how I looked at food. Something simple but powerful. I remember reading a book written by a Japanese doctor who explained this idea. And at first, I didn't fully understand it until when I started to paying attention to what I eat. And I noticed something. There are foods I would look at and immediately think, if I eat this food, I think I'm going to end up being in a bathroom within 20 minutes. Guess what? It always did. Let me give you a real example. I'm a Korean American. I love kimchi. I grew up being told that kimchi is very healthy food. It's fermented, lots of good healthy benefits, and I agree. So I ate it all the time. My mom was someone who told me that you have to eat all the foods in the table. You gotta eat everything that was given by God. But every single time I ate it, I felt uncomfortable in my stomach. And my body paid a price. And for years, I ignored that signal. Why? Because I trusted the word healthy. People are saying, and many articles and studies and research is telling that these foods are healthy for our gut. I trusted these studies more than I trusted my own body. Here's the truth that changed everything. If your body reacts badly to a certain food, then that means that food is not for you. It's not healthy for you. I don't care how popular it is. I don't care how many people recommended it. And I don't care how many studies are out there. If it triggers your symptoms, if that certain food is triggering symptoms, then this food is not for you. It doesn't belong in your diet. So instead of asking, then what foods are allowed? Start asking, how does my body respond to this food? That one shift changed everything. Now, with that said, let's actually answer the question. What can you eat with IBS? Because I know that's why you're here. There are foods that tend to be safer. Think of these as your baseline foods, predictable, low irritation, low discomfort in your gut. For many people, that includes plain rice, lean proteins like chicken or turkey or eggs, bananas, potatoes, oats. These are generally easier in digestion. They're not magic, but they give you stable starting points. But, and this is important, even these foods are not guaranteed. Because again, your body's reaction is important than the list of foods that were studied that are known to be good for your IBS. So here's what you do next. And this is where most people go wrong. You build your own diet according to your body's needs. You listen to your body and you build your own diet. One food at a time. Step 1. You start with a small group of simple foods. Keep meals basic. No complicated recipes. No mixing 10 ingredients. Now, in step 2, add one new food at a time. Not 3, not 5, only 1. Then observe. Give your body 24 to 48 hours. Step 3, track your response. No guessing. No assumptions. Look for patterns. Because once you start identifying trigger foods, that's when things finally start to click. And this is the part that changed everything for me. It wasn't about finding a perfect food. It wasn't about finding a food that also behaves as a medicine. It was about understanding my body. It was about listening to my own body's signal. You listen to your body, you trust your gut. And once I did that, food stopped being the enemy. I stopped fearing meals. I stopped planning my life near the nearest restroom. And for the first time in my life, I felt control again. And if you're watching this and thinking, I tried everything and nothing works, I get it. I've been there. 10 polyps in a very newly fresh 20 years old gut. You're missing the right strategy. Check the description and the pinned comments below for the helpful resources on this topic. I share the helpful resources for you. And if you're serious about fixing your IBS, make sure you also check the link in my bio, because that's where I break this step by step and show you exactly how you should apply it. You're not broken. Your body just needs more attention. Your body just needs a different approach. And once you understand that, everything starts to change. I guarantee you,